Yeah, I mean, we didn't give it to him. We worked together the whole night, and David was in the right place in that restart. If I would have been in another spot, he would have pushed me to the win too. So that was kind of the plan. We stuck to our plan. I'm really happy for that group. Our guys ran great. The Crown Royal guys and Affliction on our car this weekend was great to have them on board. Great to get a good run here because the speedways have really been our problem this year.
Went 3 wide outside for the lead. I'm like, all right, we got him. And got back down to the bottom. The inside lane just had more cars down there, and it shoved them ahead. I was able to pull the 88 apart from his partner. And then we're just stuck there on the outside and got down in there, and I was hoping we'd build a run on the back straightaway, and we couldn't. Just rode there. I just wish it was like our speeds were just the same all the way to the line. Our only hope was if those guys tried to pass each other at the line, and I knew they weren't, but they're teammates. But that's awesome for David. He's a good friend of mine. You know, we grew up together running Legends cars and everything, and so it's really cool to see him winning. You know, me yesterday and now him today here at Daytona. It's really cool for everyone back, you know, from Atlanta running Legends cars and all. It's really cool. But awesome run for Home Depot Toyota. You know, 2 good weeks in a row for us. We're building some momentum. Good week yesterday, so everything's on a roll right now. We're pretty pumped up.
I just kept my foot in it there at the end. You know, I had when we got in the wall there, we come down pit road, we put 4 tires on it, fixed the fender damage and everything, and then got back out there. Big wreck happened. We missed it. We didn't have any flats, so we decided just to stay out. A couple of guys pitted. We gained a little bit track position back. And then we got mixed up from Kozlowski, who we were going to work with, and then Gordon was behind me, so he just pushed me. And we kept our foot in it and drove right up through the bottom, man. There was some holes that parted ways and just kept digging. Luckily, he made it through and I made it through, and we ended up with a 5th out of the deal. So can't say enough about the Interstate Batteries, All Battery Center Camry. The guys did a great job for me. Really loved working with Joey all day long. You know, that was really good. Figured we probably could have won the race. You know, we were coming right there at the end around the top, and we got in the wall, and caution come out. So, you know, it's just a product of what we got.
How frantic is that at the end? Because you were going to work with a 48 for a while, didn't have his radio, so you had to move to someone else. How crazy was that, just trying to figure out, A, who you were going to work with, and B, how you're going to talk to him?
Yeah, I had 2 24 channels.
That doesn't work, does it? No,
that didn't work for the 48 anyways, but I got the 24 there at the end. So, you know, it's just a matter of trying to find who you can find when you need to find them. And I had enough radios where I was flipping all over the place. So Casey Kane's waiting on me to let him go for an interview. So I'm just going to keep on flapping my jaws here and get some more Interstate Batteries coverage going on.
Man, that was my guy. You know, we worked together great. Whether he was pushing or I was pushing, I think we were a little better when I was pushing. When he was pushing me, probably we were at our best. But either way, we led some laps. We ran up front. When I lost Brian, that was a bad thing. But I was able to push Joey there, and we got 4th. And it's good for Toyota and great for Red Bull. It was a really good night for Red Bull. The cars were really good all night.
Everybody was just really getting anxious, and it was time to go. And somebody got outside of me and Mark coming off at 2, which made it 3 wide. I had the 83 and the 4 on their inside, and just went into 3. And I don't know, somebody got in the back of the 4 and pushed him up into me, and I had nowhere to go. And then the car came around, and luckily I straightened it out somehow, and we came back and fixed it, got 4 tires on our Pepsi Max Chevrolet, and miraculously there, those last 2 restarts avoided 2 more wrecks, and was pushing Kyle Busch, and he made some great holes on that last run. And I mean, I don't know, it was awesome, and how we finished 6th is unbelievable.
Yeah, the initial green-white checker, we really timed the restart well with our Budweiser and Menard Chevrolet there to get a good run off of 2, and the caution came out. And the second one, it took me a little bit longer to get up in front of Paul, and then I didn't do a very good job of backing up to him to get us attached real good, and we didn't get as good a run, and a couple got underneath us. But all in all, the car doesn't have a scratch on it. I don't think Paul's got a couple dents in the back of it. So on a race night like this, you just want your car, if you're still rolling and you can get a decent finish, that's fine. You always want to win, but there's such a crapshoot at the end. You just hope for the best.
The accident that I was in, you know, I lost my partner there with Jeff and knew it was going to get crazy. And then on the restart, I thought Logano and I were going to hook up. He didn't have a partner, I didn't either, and I must have been 4 inches not ahead of him. And you know, I was trying to get in front of him so that we could go. And you know, it was still okay. I mean, I felt him touch me, and I was trying to save it, but then it was just, I don't know how, I hadn't seen it. It was why, you know, cars were hitting everybody, and from there I probably could have saved it. I thought I could save it, but just cars were going everywhere.
Thanks, Mark.